unbelievable. And what I saw, and I hope you talk about this, was the defense. I mean, I saw Jake with 4 goals. Plunkett had 4 points, 4 assists. He talked about him a little bit. But I really want to talk about the defense, if I could.
Yeah.
So tell me, tell me your thoughts on the game first of all.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was extremely proud of our guys and the effort that they put forward. I thought that you can't talk about the game without starting to talk about the defensive end, and I felt it was really big. Our guys won their matchups. Is what the critical element was. They're Loyola is an extremely talented team. When they put their mids out with their attack, there's 6 guys that can get to the goal, and that makes it very dangerous. And it was going to be really important for us to win our matchups, and I felt like we were able to do that for the vast majority of the game, and that was critical. And then I thought Knox Dent played his best game of the year. Took a couple off of the board in the second, third quarter, and then when Matt Chess had to come in, did a really good job also. So just pleased from there. I felt like the face-off game, being able to score a goal in that. We get to 10 and we get a face-off goal. We get was it two man-up goals. So it's just they're really good defensively too. That's why they're top 10 in the country, and we were able to manufacture some goals outside of the 6-on-6, and then offensively, Evan Plunkett was just spectacular in being able to create for others, and then obviously Jake Moore was just 4 goals. Again, something he's been doing all year long is coming up with big clutch points for us. So great team effort, and as I said to him in the locker room, Seth, it was really about, it started on Monday, with the preparation. Scout team guys did a great job in having us ready and prepared for what they were going to do. So team effort wasn't just the guys that played, it really was from the guys who were scoring goals all the way to the guys who were preparing us. So really proud of them. Also just give I'd like to applaud both Kyle Georgalis and Justin Ward, our 2, and Travis Johnson, our assistant coaches. They just did a phenomenal job in having our guys ready to play. So top to bottom, outstanding effort.
Talk to me about Marin. He seems to be the guy that really took the place of Brendan from last year. He's the
they're much different players, Seth. Jake is a guy who can just finish plays and score the ball, and he just did a phenomenal job of that. Loyola's goalie is saving the ball 57% coming into the game. That's amongst the nation's best, and Jake was able to find his spots. He shoots the ball with great velocity, and he shoots the ball with great accuracy, so tough combination. He has had a big part in the leadership, the leadership void that was left by guys like Brendan Nichtern and Bobby Abshire, Danny Kalbasa. Those are 3 other guys that were really the linchpins to everything we did offensively, and now Jake and Reese Burek have really stepped up to be the voice, to help be the eyes for us, and then you throw in a guy like Evan Plunkett who's just made us all that much better because of his ability to make everybody else better.
Excellent. Big game. Not a big game, but a game next week against Bucknell. They play you tough every year.
It is a huge game, and I rarely bring it up in the locker room after the game, Seth. The next opponent, I like many other sports or coaches, I would imagine, 24 hours, we just, hey, enjoy this one. But I did bring it up because the thing about Bucknell is they've gone through a rash of injuries early, but they're healthy, so their record is not reflective of their talent, and that is going to be a great mental challenge for our guys. When you see somebody like Loyola or Rutgers or Lehigh, teams that are top 10 in the country, or a Lehigh that's just, you know, receiving votes, top 25 team. You can get yourself, you know, everybody's motivated for that. It's a team like Bucknell who doesn't necessarily have it, but they've got to be able to have the ranking, but they've got an extremely talented team. So we've got to enjoy this, but then get rid of it quickly and get to our preparation, because I think it's going to be as I said to him, it will be our greatest mental challenge of the year is this one coming up.
2 more questions, I'll let you go. One, talk a little more about the defense. I thought AJ Putty, and
Pilot, yeah.
Pilot. Oh,
Pilot,
sorry,
yeah.
Pilot, and the other. Is he a freshman?
Pilot,
Yeah,
sophomore.
it said freshman on here. Yeah,
Yeah,
sophomore. I
you
thought
know
he was
what?
a sophomore.
I think you're working on that. There's like an old
Probably.
roster that's floating out
Yeah.
there.
Probably. I'll look into it.
Okay, yeah, so he definitely said freshman.
Okay, yeah,
okay,
he's a sophomore.
Okay,
So-
and then
so
Sullivan,
he became-
Sullivan too is a
yeah,
freshman.
So,
Those guys are
just
doing
a
great.
little interesting story about both of them is AJ Pilot became in my 17 years. I guess it was last year. I'm 18 now, but 17 years he was the only freshman to ever start at close defense for me, and he was
told me
awesome. He was awesome, and then here we go. The next year, Johnny Sullivan becomes the second freshman who does it. So they're very young, but with each game, they seem to be getting better. And Ned Lynch has been a big part of it too. He had a very difficult assignment in the Minikis kid, who what did he end up with 2?
One or two, not a lot. Yeah,
And he had
yeah.
21 goals, and you know, I thought
That's Ned Lynch.
Ned Lynch had maybe his best game of the year, and then listen, it's all of them, but Christian Fournier as an LSM has just absolutely wreaked havoc in the middle of the field, in the riding game, which was strong again for us. We got him failed to clear 3 times, but in the second, third, fourth quarter. But you know, just he's menacing there. The Higgins kid for them is excellent, and you know, he really stepped up and played very well against him. So I thought he was good, and then the short sticks in particular. They all
team
play
played
great. Eamon Murphy was great. Christian Mazer has been so solid for us all year. Joey Stillings played long stick last year. Now he has a short stick, and he keeps getting better every game.
He scored a goal, right?
And he scored, and he had a huge goal, the 10th goal of the game. So again, just manufactured a very good Loyola defense, and we were able to manufacture some goals. Transition. Christian Fournier had that little transition goal to Paul Johnson. I think it opened up the 3rd quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
It did, 7-4.
You know, so you had those two. You had 2 extra man. You know, it's just finding ways.
And they didn't score on any of their extra men. I think they were 0 for 4, right?
Yeah,
0 for 4.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last question is Knox Dent. What are we looking at here?
Yeah.
Do you know? What was the injury?
It's a knee. It's a lower. We'll just call it a lower body injury. If
Could be rest of the year.
that'll look great.
Yeah. So there's more.
We don't want to print that.
We're not. No, but Kress is your guy. He's the next on the line.
Yeah, Matt Chess.
Chess, I'm sorry, Chess.
Chess, yeah. Is distinguished himself as the number 2.
Mhm.
You know, we've got some other guys who are good players too. So, but you know, that was the guy we went to, and I was so happy for him and how he rose to the occasion today.
A little pressure on him going forward, huh?
Could be,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it could be, but he has prepared well throughout, and you know, he was able to meet the moment. You know, he was terrific in the clearing
Excellent.
game for us too.
Okay.